I'm Jason Parsons with Vexus Boats, and I've been able to spend a few days down here in Venice fishing with Captain Billy Nicholas from Venice Fishing Lodge, and we've been able to show him our family of ACX center console Vexus aluminum boats. This is our Vexus ACX2000, and man, is it loaded with great features for fishing down here in Venice, Louisiana, but not only here, but all other applications all over the country: freshwater, saltwater, bass fishing, speckled trout, redfish, and anything you want to do, this boat's going to fit your need. Billy, this boat's built on our V2 hull design, and this is going to allow for a wider platform, more fishing room, a better ride. It's drier. You can see this room up here on the front deck. You've got plenty of room for both of us to stand up here and fish. The width continues all the way through the boat, throughout this whole boat.
Yeah, and looking at the 20-foot boat and comparing it to the 22-foot boat, there's a lot of the same features in this boat that there are in the bigger boats. I mean, you don't really lose anything other than a couple of feet of boat, because you still have all the same features.
We've tried to incorporate that design. That design's very successful. It's very popular. The jump seats, the long rod boxes, the front center storage, the console itself. We've added that same console that we have in the larger boats into this 2000 model, and has a bait well built into the live well, a seat for a customer or a friend or a fisherman or your kids to sit on while you're going out fishing.
Absolutely.
Billy, moving off the front deck, there's a lot of storage in the boat. We've introduced a port and a starboard side rod box. They're open as well, so you guys out here fishing, you like to carry lots and lots of rods with you.
Sure.
And they're open-ended, so you can just continue to stack and stack and stack all the rods that you take, whether it's trout rods or redfish rods or whatever you may be going for that day. And I saw you notice the raised lip we've put around all the boxes. We want to put that lip around the boxes, then also add the bubble seal to the top, along with a compression latch to help pull that lid down against that seal to give our boxes the dryness.
Make a big difference in the dryness of those boxes.
We also finished the bottom side of the lid as well. It's not just raw aluminum. We're going to paint the bottom side of that lid, gives it a nice finish to peel.
Very cool. Very cool.
Also, we've got a front storage box here on the boat as well. So this is all fiberglass storage box. You've got a compression latch, raised seal built into the fiberglass box. You pull that down, and that compression latch is going to pull that lid tight against that seal. Stepping down, we incorporated the step in the boat as well. Another box here for you as well.
And all three of these boxes, that lid is reinforced to keep that thing from flexing or denting or becoming damaged later.
Very important when you're using an aluminum lid. You want to have some reinforcement in there to help strengthen that lid. Fiberglass boxes all throughout this boat as well. We've tried to incorporate as much fiberglass in these boats as we can. It just gives you a better feel and gives you that fiberglass feel when you're running down the lake as well. We introduced the cup holders here in the boat. We've also have tool holders on both sides. Whenever you're out here fishing, it's always nice to be able to just reach over and grab you a pair of pliers or whatever that tool is you need.
That's it. You get in the habit of putting them where they belong, and you know where they always are. So.
Billy, the ACX2000 has this awesome console in it. It has a bait well built in here to the front, which also doubles as a nice seat for your whoever's with you that day.
Or even an ice chest to store drinks in.
That's correct. And then in the front of it here, you have your access to get to your trolling motor batteries are right in here, your battery charger. Anything you need to get to on the water is right inside of this console.
All your electronic connections and everything right there.
That's right. We have a real nice tray right here on top of the console, lined with the EVA foam, throwing your wallet on there, your sunglasses, or whatever you may need.
Exactly what I did today. I set it right there, and in the past, my phone would work its way off that dash. Today I set it up there and it stayed there. It stayed put the entire time.
That's good. We incorporated in this one an available stereo. There's a lot of features that this console has that it's going to make it an easier and better day on the water. Larger locator units can also be put on this boat as well. This console comes standard with a USB plug. It also has a 12-volt plug as well. C-Star hydraulic steering. This boat's also available with hydraulic jack plates as well. At Vexus, we try to offer you as many options as you want, whether it's a different brand of engine, a different trolling motor, different electronics. We kind of build that dream boat for you, specifically the way you want it to be built. Billy, I know when we get done fishing every day, we've got to get back, charge our batteries and everything. Well, you're in the truck, you're backing this boat into place, and you can sit on the ground and turn your battery power right here off, and then also plug in your battery charger. You're not having to get up and in and out of the boat to make that happen.
The integrated rod holders, that's awesome, because if you're putting rod holders on the side of a console, they're sticking out. Well, these taper in And with the toe kick here and everything else, those rods slip right in there, and they're actually out of the way because they're back away from the console set in.
Yeah, you know, and I had that big redfish on today, and you were on the back deck with me as quick as possible. You ran right back. There's plenty of room to get through here.
Yep.
And you were able to net that fish for me.
Yep. And I was noticing the seat, you know, and I've seen this in the past, but this is one of the coolest things. Is it's totally convertible. So if you want a leaning post, you've got that. If you want to, you know, drop it down and go to that second stage and be able to kind of sit back if you're running in smooth water or whatever. Or, you know, a lot of times when I'm guiding, I'm not fishing, so I've got a seat now to sit down and do whatever I want to do.
Run the trolling motor, take care of the boat while the customers are up there fishing. Yeah.
And then flip it right up and access that live well.
Billy, you drove pretty much the whole day today, and I didn't know if you noticed it. I'm sure your feet and your back did. The EVA foam pad that's standard on this boat here for the driver, and just that, you know, just that foam pad is such a stress relief for the day.
For sure.
You know, we've got the jump seats in this boat as well, and this is all a fiberglass skull here that we've installed in the whole ACX line, and it creates a comfortable jump seat for your clients, your family. You know, getting back to that, this isn't just a saltwater fishing boat. No, this isn't just for down here on the coast or that, but this is a great family boat for inland lakes and reservoirs. You know, your wife and your kids are out with you. You can take your kids and put them in those jump seats, and they're down low inside the boat. Gives them a great low area to also be fishing out of, and you don't have to worry about kids maybe up on a top deck or anything like that.
And then the storage underneath the seat.
Yeah, and it's easy to get to, you know.
You forget to think about that because it's hidden storage, but
you lift it up from the front. You're not having to fight the back in the seat. Yeah, so you can, a little bit of storage under there for everybody to use. And then when it folds down, it creates a nice solid deck as well. Billy, you talked a little bit about the live well, but let me show you how this live well works. You open that up, and it's an all fiberglass live well. Once again, compression latches on the lid, painted lid. It has a live well pump out system in it. Billy, also, if you'll notice in our live well, we have a splash ring around it. Mm-hmm. So when you're out there in rough water and that water starts sloshing around a little bit, we've created this splash ring around the inside of the well, so you're not having to worry about water splashing up out of the well as well while you're fishing. So once again, at Vexus, we're looking to take the best possible care of the fish that you catch.
Sure.
You know, Billy, we've created this decking material. It's skid resistant. It's going to be textured for you to where you're, you know, if it is cold out or it's wet, it's going to give you good traction on the deck as well.
For sure. If I wanted to order a boat with this material throughout the front deck and the floor, is that available as well?
Yeah, we can completely use this material all the way throughout the whole boat. If you choose, it's going to come standard with the poly interior like this. But if you want the other materials, we can definitely do that as well.
You know, Jason, front to back, this boat's got a lot of room in it for, you know, a boat in its class, the 20-foot class, probably more space than I've seen in a lot of boats.
You know, and at Vexus, with this boat, we've tried to continue our tradition of using every possible inch of space to help benefit you or the customer or the guides, whoever's using our product. We want to give them the best experience possible and allow the most usable space in our boats as they can possibly get. Billy, we're on the water today, and I can't really show you the trailer, but I sure can tell you about it. At Vexus Boats, we build our own trailers. So we build a trailer that's specifically designed for our ACX2000. The ACX2000 comes standard with a single axle trailer with an available tandem axle upgrade. But we build our own trailers, and that's important because we're going to build a trailer specific for this boat, and you can't go fishing if you don't have a trailer to get you to the lake.
You and I have talked about that in the past. The boat spends most of its time on the trailer, and when you're pulling it down the road, if that trailer doesn't match that boat exactly, there's a lot of stress on that hull.
Sure there is. Sure there is, and we specifically use full bunks on the trailer. We've got carpeted bunks on the trailer that are going to support the boat where it needs to be supported. I've had a great time down here this week, Billy.
Yeah, I've enjoyed it.
And sure, I've enjoyed speaking to you guys about the ACX2000. And if you want some more information about Vexus Boats and the trailers we build, visit your local dealer or go to vexusboats.com.